last name?
If you think you can.
Okay, let me try to do that. It's Z, it's Y, it's L, it's E, it's W, it's I, it's C, it's Z. Okay,
bless you.
Yeah, bless you. Try to pronounce that. Okay, Rob's been trying to do that for the last couple of years. Yeah, let me stop at that.
Cool. Well, tell me about Pulp City.
Okay, so Pulp City is a game that got created about 2 years ago, and this is our second Gen Con. Last year we were here with 2 SKUs. This year, basically the starter boxes.
Right.
This year we're back, and our Supreme count is up to almost 50.
Wow.
We got about 20 new SKUs over the year, and the game is going in a pretty good direction, because now people are able to pick their superhero teams really in the way they want. So if there are people that love the monkeys, and I know there's quite a few of them, they can go all monkey crazy. If there are people that want to put up a team of supernatural hunters, you got it. And this is basically how the future of the game is going to be. We're going to be fleshing out the sub-factions. Of course, still you can create the most odd combinations of heroes and villain teams, as this is a skirmish game, so come on, you can have 2 heroes fighting side by side, but you can step it up and have 7 heroes fighting villains. Now, the future of the game is to go in a way where you can get the sub-factions, and the sub-factions will have more synergies than the random groups of heroes.
Oh, okay.
They will know how to fight with each other side by side and draw up on their experience. This is the way we're heading. So for this con, we got the premiere of the September wave of releases, which is 2 new monkeys and the elemental heroes and villains. So we got, I think, a little different approach to your typical fire, air, water, and air elements.
What you've seen 100 times.
Yeah. So we got this surfer dude who's the water elemental. We got the Native American hero who can transform himself into the air elemental. We got the villainous awakened godling who is the air elemental.
Wow.
And Sergeant Bale, who is a guy that possesses the fire powers, and he's able to turn his bullets into fiery missiles, and he's able to fire himself up as well.
Cool.
So that's what we got for the con. We're also previewing some of the things that's going to come up in the next wave in November, and that's 2 new level 3 Supreme, the leaders of the factions. We got Core, the heavy metal, the high-tech faction, and we've got Mysterious Man, who is sort of a crime lord from Pulp City, and the guy who's responsible for all the shady operations, all unaligned villains in Pulp City.
It's like a mastermind.
Yeah, sort of a mastermind, shadow puppeteer.
There you go.
As our playtesters love to call it. So those are the new miniatures, but we also got a definite date for the book. Pulp City's got from the very beginning 3 rules that are online and downloadable. We're going to stick to that, and even though we're upgrading the game and reworking the rules so that they're still the same rules but much more streamlined, they're going to come out as printed rulebook. But don't worry, if you want to invest your money into Pulp City miniatures, then you'll still have the options of downloading the full rules free online.
That's nice. Some people really like the paper book, but other people don't see any reason to have one. So it's nice to be able to play either way.
Absolutely, different strokes for different people. And I'm the guy that likes to have the printed rulebook.
Right. Me too.
Then again, if you're tight on the budget, then I would definitely prefer you to buy more miniatures because it gives you more fun.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
So you can have both of the best of the both worlds.
Cool. Now, you guys are based in Poland, right?
Yeah.
So how'd you get into the business? And I mean, I just would like to know more about the background there.
Okay. Actually, Poland is a country where there's a lot going on in terms of the miniature scene.
Really?
We got several good companies that work in the industry, like Q Workshop, who are giants in terms of the dice market. We got a great community of painters, and birthday gamer. And we used to play a certain French game that I will not mention here.
Probably just as well.
Yeah, this is the interview about Pulp City.
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree with that.
So I'll take my showtime.
Fair enough.
So, anyways, I had a lot of online friends. We had a really good community of people, and I've been coming to Gen Con mostly to meet them and mostly to play with them. And a couple of years ago, I had this idea to start up a game, and thinking that the superhero games are still pretty much a niche, because there used to be Hero Clicks,
right,
which is a good game, but targets a little bit different audience. And there's a super system, which is more about customizing your heroes. And I thought, we're going to go in the way of a skirmish game that heavily draws on all sorts of heroes from the 80s and from the 90s, and tries to give different types of heroes to everybody. And that was born the idea. I got a couple of concepts. I was blessed to work with a guy that is a comic book industry professional, and right now he's about to debut with his first graphic novel, debuting on the U.S. market. He managed to... Yeah, he actually did a graphic novel with Warren Ellis.
Wow, heavyweight.
And let's do some free advertising. Frankenstein's Womb, check it out. Warren Ellis, Marek Oleksicki on the pencil, so check it out. It's a very good book.
Tremendous.
And we managed to get all of the primary concepts for the characters, and since then it just took off. I've been working with some really nice sculptors. Right now, after 2 years of doing that, I can say pretty much that there are guys that I love to work with, and I know what's their forte. So if I want to do a miniature with a lot of muscles, I know the work to
Excellent. Excuse me just a minute. Damn PA. Thanks, Space Voice. You're totally screwing up my shot. I'll see about cutting this out. Yeah.
Doing an interview here.
Okay. Sorry about that.
There we go. So I was talking about the sculptors. Right now we're working mostly with 3 sculptors, and I know where's their forte, and I like these guys because they're so easily adapting to the style we have in the game.
That's important.
Yeah, that's very important.
You don't just want a bunch of unconnected looking miniatures. That's not a line, that's just a bunch of stuff.
So even though your favorite monkey faction, it's been done by a couple of sculptors, but we try to keep the consistency between these. So the future of the game, we get the rulebook coming up soon. We also got a lot of new streams lined up. I try to stay to the very regular, frequent release schedule, because I know that the gamers love to be stimulated.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
That's true.
They love to
spend money periodically.
They love to spend money periodically. So we got the miniature set for the next couple of months, and I can only tell you that the previews we've been showing here at Gen Con are really being well received by the people that have seen them. So brace yourself. There's lots of goodness coming up from Pulp City.
Tremendous. Well, thanks a lot for taking the time to talk with us.
Thanks a lot. It was a pleasure for me.